Have y'all been following the situation at the Georgia Guidestones?
What?
No.
Oh, okay. So does everybody know about the Georgia Guidestones?
No.
Oh my God!
I can't believe we haven't been following the story.
Hey,
none of us know what
Nor
it
if you
is.
go on my search history, Georgia Guidestones is pretty prominently featured on there. How did
That's what I
I
love
miss
about
this?
Rivers. Rivers is so into things nobody ever heard of. You guys never heard of the Georgia Guidestones? You haven't?
I assume everybody else spends lots of time on researching on YouTube. You don't know about the demonic cabal that runs the world.
Dude, I'm just trying to
that.
make my influencer career happen, dude. I don't have time for this.
Well, this is a chance to do it. So, this was we talked about the Georgia Guidestones back. I should say I talked about with Pat and Kyle Clark, episode 38 of the show with Matt Farr, a very funny comic from Atlanta who went there and said that when he asked a local tour guide about the Georgia Guidestones, he said, and I quote, "Oh, it's this thing that lends itself to mystery and intrigue," which is what the guy at the Granite Museum said about the Georgia Guidestones.
He was about to he was about to shoot out of his shoes, telling you about it. oh, that particular subject.
So the Georgia Guidestones are in Elberton, Georgia, northeast of Atlanta, and basically Elberton bills itself as the granite capital of the world, and they have a
Lofty claim.
Yes, yeah, indeed, yeah, because
Fucking prove it.
I think, yeah.
Dig in the fucking ground and prove it.
Yeah, let me see those countertops.
We have over here a building where all the representatives of granite come to meet every year to work out granite legislation.
Yeah.
Ironically, the building is wooden.
It's a cabin.
So in 1979, there's a guy using a pseudonym named Robert C. Christian who rolls up in Elberton, Georgia on behalf of, and I'm quoting, a small group of loyal Americans. And he commissioned a structure called the Georgia Guidestones. And the Guidestones are these gigantic granite tablets that kind of look like Stonehenge a little bit that are in the middle of a farmer's field in Elberton, Georgia. And to date, there are some pretty good theories as to who financed this thing, but they don't really know. And the crazy thing is the people who built the Guidestones were a local granite company, and they quoted this Robert C. Christian guy. They were like, we don't want to build these stupid things. So they quoted him essentially just an insane amount of money. And Robert Christian comes back and is like, oh, we accept your offer. And then they build
Nothing
these
can
stones.
stop me. Put up these Guidestones.
Yes, exactly. And so the idea behind the Guidestones, I think, is that whoever put these up assumed there was going to be a nuclear war at some point. And after most of humanity had been wiped out, the face of the Guidestones on either side, they had 10 rules for how to rebuild civilization after a nuclear apocalypse. And those were written in English, Spanish, Swahili, Hindi, Hebrew, Arabic, traditional Chinese, and Russian. And the rules were, number 1, maintain humanity under 500 million in perpetual balance with nature. Number 2, guide
eugenics.
Bingo. It is exactly, yeah. Number 2, guide reproduction wisely, improving fitness and diversity. So, a little nod there.
Also not good.
Not great, but, number 3, unite humanity with a new living language. So, rule passion, faith, tradition, and all things within tempered reason. The next rule.
Eliminate diversity. Make everyone Christian.
No, I think that's calling for Esperanto.
Let people live where they want to live. You know what I'm saying? Like schools they want to go to. Okay.
Protect people and nations with fair laws and just courts. Let all nations rule internally, resolving external disputes in a world court. Ooh, global.
Well, we already got one of those. It just got blown up. We could build another one.
Avoid petty laws and useless officials. Throwing shade.
Go. Sorry, meter reader. We know you lived through the apocalypse, but we just eliminated your job because the Guidestone says useless officials aren't necessary. So you have to retool yourself. Maybe go to community college, learn some new skills, job training. I know this has already been hard for all of us, but it's going to be real hard for you.
When we were kids, we thought the future was going to be like flying cars. Instead, it's going to be like the Guidestone is law.
I just was thinking about this. It's very presumptuous to put something in like Russian and Swahili in Georgia. Like when they find it, they're not going to understand humanity and society enough
How are those people
It's
gonna be
like, oh fuck, we should do courts and judge fairly.
how are all these people going to get over the wall? You know what
Yeah.
I'm saying?
Oh yeah.
Number 8, balance personal rights with social duties. Number 9, prize truth, beauty, love, seeking harmony with the infinite. And number 10, be not a cancer on the earth, leave room for nature, leave room for nature. They wrote that shit twice. So this got unveiled in 1980. And do you want to guess how people have thought about this mysterious thing with these 10 rules on it?
Well, I'll tell you, here's how I think about it.
Some
We're
bullshit.
assuming that the entire Earth has been nuked.
Yeah.
And this guy goes, live in harmony with nature. And it's just Earth's on fire.
No, yeah.
Yeah.
Like, it's just
Well,
like, well,
I think the thought is like maybe after half-life has passed, things have settled down. The last living people are wandering the wasteland, and they find this.
I think what they should do is make all of the buildings, restructure all the buildings to be made out of whatever these are made out of, because they assume that these also won't be blown away by the nuclear weapon.
Yeah,
Let
exactly.
me tell you this: if I was a foreign leader with a nuclear arsenal,
Mm-hmm.
I would have one missile just aimed at this one. Just aimed at this.
They were 19 feet tall, 3 inches, and
Just like my dick.
Oh shit!
Also made out of granite,
Georgia bread,
erected by a man named
Georgia
Bob
bread,
Christian.
granite dick.
It's weird because I also have some rules for life inscribed on the side of my dick. I'm assuming the rest of my body might go out in nuclear blast. My dick will still stand.
Go to nature, dog.
Rule number 1: suck me.
Rule number 2: this Papa Roach song rules. This is in YouTube comment territory.
It's also written in Swahili on there.
So this is from the Wikipedia about the Guidestones. The Guidestones became a subject of interest for conspiracy theorists. The magazine Wired stated that unspecified opponents have labeled them the 10 Commandments of the Antichrist. Some conservative Christians have called the monument satanic. Right-wing activist Mark Dice demanded that the Guidestones should be smashed into 1 million pieces, and then the rubble should be used for a construction project, claiming that the Guidestones are of a deep satanic origin and that R.C. Christian belongs to a Luciferian secret society.
I
So,
like his idea to recycle them.
yeah, I know. Very progressive of him.
It doesn't make any sense that you go, this is from the devil. Let's crush it up and build a different building with it.
Take that, devil. We
Make
have
a church or
taken what
something.
you put here and we have turned it into a holy countertop in my kitchen and an island too, the devil. That's where I put my Bible.
We have put your demonic works and made it into a breakfast nook.
Into a Dollar General.
So there is a woman who's currently running for governor in Georgia named Candace Taylor.
One issue.
Buddy. Well, she got 2, actually. One of them is that during the primary, she got in the single digits, and she is demanding a recount, even though she got her ass absolutely, mopped the floor there in Georgia.
Or did she?
Or did she? But yeah, this is one of her campaign videos with a crucial political talking point here. This was posted on her Twitter back on May 2nd. So just take a listen to this.
They told us what they wanted to do.
What
Some
they
might
wanted is
even
to do.
say they had to get our permission
There they are.
to at least tell us ahead of time, even if we didn't believe them.
Oh, we went from drone shot to
Oh, yeah.
eyes, wedding ring.
Over 4 billion people have been injected with something that took just 9 months to create.
Looks like human
Ask
life.
yourself why.
Ask yourself why.
Back in biblical times, human sacrifice was a form of demonic worship.
This ran on television.
Still doing it in present day by killing our unborn.
This
It's the
did not
same
run on
demons, it's the
television.
same sacrifice, it's the same sin. It's just a different time. We've watched as people have destroyed our history and monuments,
Shots
and
of
in their
better
place,
monuments.
Yeah.
they have erected statues to their own.
That's the Tower of Babel.
The New World Order is here,
Yeah.
and they told us it was coming.
Yeah.
So this
It's a
QAnon,
battle
anti-vax,
far greater than
anti-abortion,
what's in the natural.
fucking crazy person.
It is a war
Yeah.
between good and evil.
She's standing outside of it.
Yeah. Executive Order number 10. That's what she's calling for. Demolish. the Georgia Guidestones.
So that's their single issue.
Well, there's 9 more before that, though, right?
Yeah, that's
Yeah.
So she's calling to execute Order 10.
Number 1, get the Smurfs off TV.
Yeah, number 1.
Number 2, no more Simpsons.
No more Marilyn Manson. No more violent video games. No more vaccines.
No more
Kiss posters on kids' walls.
No more gigapets. My kids are spending too much time on gigapets.
No more Tamagotchis.
Tamagotchis, not.
It took 3 months.
Dude. Yeah. First of all, I mean,
I bet she says pictures.
a picture, dude. That
Taking pictures on your
deep-ass-
phone.
Dude, there's that like very deep as a damn Georgia sinkhole, Southern accent. You know,
Why
just
are you
muh.
doing this?
so yeah, that was.
That lady is cued out.
Oh
buddy.
yeah, she's cupid. But here's the thing, government works slowly. So even if they did manage to pass and execute Order 10, that was going too slow for somebody. So at 4:00 in the morning on July 6th, 2022, an explosion occurred at the Georgia Guidestones, destroying the Swahili and Hindi language slab and causing significant damage to the capstone. Nearby residents reportedly heard and felt explosions at around 4 a.m. CCTV footage recorded a vehicle leaving the scene, and police are investigating the incident. The remaining stones were dismantled by authorities for safety reasons later in the day. So the Georgia Guidestones are no more.
What a fucking psycho, dude.
And the reaction among right-wing crazy people on Twitter has been fucking incredible.
Are they turning against each other?
No, they're celebrating. It's like the end of Return of the Jedi. They're celebrating Michigan. They're celebrating.
We did nothing.
Yeah, exactly. And my favorite part of it is all of the reactions are like, I can't wait to see the face of the globalists. And it's like, no one cares, dude.
Yeah, everyone's like, what are the Georgia Guidestones?
Yeah, exactly. Yes. Yeah. Yes.
We toppled the New World Order.
And it's
They're all acting like they don't know about it.
They are. That's their point. Is they're just like, oh well, I can't wait to see their face when they just see that their satanic temple's been destroyed. It's like no one cares. No one.
Yeah, we just found out about this 8 minutes.
We found out about it 8 minutes
Yeah.
ago, and all you did was essentially because here's the thing: not a lot going on in Elberton, Georgia. So this was
You blow shit up. Yeah.
well, no. But my point is, not a lot going on in Elberton, Georgia. This was a significant amount of money that brought people to this town to see these weird things.
Can I just,
Uh-huh.
can I
Yeah.
just say this, Rivers?
Yeah,
I appreciate that you're like Twitter's going crazy about it, but if you want to put your finger on the pulse of these motherfuckers, you need a Truth Social account.
Oh no, is it hopping off?
Oh well, let's just say the Positive Patriot on there.
Oh God, are you on Truth Social? Man, I need to get on there.
I mean, the same day, 2 tweets with a picture of it.
Two truths, Ben.
Two truths.
Two truths.
Georgia Guidestones are now completely removed. God wins.
Yep.
right. And then same day, Georgia Guidestones turned into a pile of rubble. Jesus is king.
Yeah, which is funny because they've been there for 42 years, so it took God a long ass time to win. They were built in 1980.
Also, is exploded by a human being.
Right. Some guy.
It was Jesus
Yeah, it was definitely Jesus.
in the dead of night,
Republican Army
sneaking around with a sack full of dynamite.
Republican Army truth. Explosion at Georgia Guidestones, a.k.a. Monument to the Devil, caught on video. Have you seen the video of it exploding?
Oh yeah, it's on the Wikipedia. We'll link it on our Twitter at the Goods Pod. I mean, they exploded the shit out of it. Make no mistake.
Just a bunch of fireworks. They had left.
Yeah.
Oh, here we go.
Yeah. Boom. I mean, yeah, and,
fuck yeah, dude.
and to your point about it surviving a nuclear blast, it's like, well, if it couldn't survive fucking, Jed,
Couldn't survive an M51
Yeah.
blast.
I
box.
don't believe that guy did a good job.
you took out one section and then they demolished the others because they would have like fallen on people. So
Well, also,
Yeah.
Robert Bobby McNeely, who has a check marked next to his name, has already tweeted an acceptable replacement of the recently destroyed Georgia Guidestones. A giant bust
of Trump.
of Donald Trump that's in gold.
Yeah, because that's not a cult. That's not an
I
insane
mean,
cult that
yeah,
we're currently living in.
I mean, that would bring money into Alberton too. I imagine.
Yeah, you were going to say they were going to fall on people. What people?
People always go to this thing. You
I
know?
bet they could deduce who did it, like out of 20 people who fucking live there.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, definitely. Well, and they apparently filmed the person leaving the scene.
BTW, this is Julian's Rum on Truth. BTW, the Georgia Guidestones, were 187 on the 187th day of the year.
Oh yes, yeah. Okay.
Which, let me tell you, that means this person fucking did it because who thinks like that?
Yeah, exactly.
It was like, they'll send a message to everybody. And then she was like, nobody's.
One-
Not 2 hours ago, she added that. mistake.
187 that thing, dog.
187 on a motherfucking Georgia Guidestones.
Capped its ass, dude. Shit's been there for fucking like 300 months.
How could it have been there for 47 years if the Earth is only 32 years old?
Yeah, that's right. That's right.
Dude, think about how many months that is.
Months. It's been so
People
many
used to go take pictures next to it. It had been there for months and months and months.
I heard the government's taking it to a safe place. They can find it. The Swahilis are out of trouble now. The Swahilis going to have trouble.
Yeah,
They
yeah,
blowed
yeah.
up that one.
Yeah, they
What do people do after that? They were just like, it's like, well, the demon forces have been abolished. I guess let's have lunch.
yeah.
Ain't shit else to do. Yeah, like what do you got? How are you going to celebrate?
Well, by tweeting and truthing.
Well,
There's
nobody-
fucking in the streets.
Nobody- How is there not a counter conspiracy theory that's like it was done by the people who built it? The demon inside had finally fully matured, and they had to blow it up and let him out. Now
Oh,
That's a good idea,
it's like
too.
the end of the ring. It's like the end of the ring. Where you're like it's over, and then you're like it's not over yet.
Yeah, they're making room for something to come out of the ground right there.
in 6 months.
I heard it done laid its eggs underneath there. Ready to hatch
Demon
out.
Satan eggs.
That's the news from Elberton, Georgia. I'm sad. I never got to see the Guidestones. It was always on my list of things to do, but it's not near anything.
Life is short.
Are you really sad, Rivers?
I am. I wanted to go. Do you think I'm not?
Did you shed tears?
I was a little miffed. Yeah, I was a little miffed. I'm not gonna lie. I'm the one lefty that actually gave a shit. I was like, damn it, I kind of wanted to see that.
Is it like the Berlin Wall? Can you buy pieces of it?
Ooh, Elberton should sell those at the Granite Museum. Yeah.
He went up by 300% last year. Praise Satan. Jesus came.